Hey, man, I just want to give y'all just a little intro to what's coming up. Listen, you cannot win with people that try to put you up for failure. Come on, somebody. You cannot win with people that's trying to put you up for failure, pushing you ahead of the line, pushing you, hoping that you don't succeed. That's why they're pushing you, but the only thing they're doing is pushing you into your destiny. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. You can't win. You can't win with them. But sometimes God would allow people that's trying to hurt you to put you where you need to be. Come on, somebody. Listen. This message is awesome. It really blessed me, man, and I'm praying that it will bless you. You can't win with them. Watch people who are trying to push you up because they're thinking you're going to fail.
It said that Saul has killed thousands and David tens of thousands. And the Bible said that when Saul heard this, he kind of looked at David different. Can I help y'all? Let me get to where you can't win with people that you have helped win or you have fought a battle. You hear me? Have you ever come into somebody's life and you fight the battle for them and then they get to looking at you strange? Have you ever paid a light bill? Hold on, let me help you. Have you ever paid a light bill or a car note or some insurance payments and the people get mad with you because you are able to do what they can't do? Have you ever had some folks? You can't win with folks who are mad, who are jealous. They telling folks you ain't told nobody what you did for them. They telling everybody and they are looking at you different and you saying, the only thing I did was help you. You can't win with those kind of people. So what happened is David is looking at himself like, Saul, I just killed the giant in your life. I mean, I ain't come here to take over nothing. I ain't come to try to beat nothing. You better watch people. Listen. People that are jealous of what people are saying about you. You can't win with folks who are jealous because somebody say, oh, that Watkins know he can preach. And I get mad. Yeah, all right, now, he ain't all that, I ain't gonna come, If you better watch people who get jealous about what people are saying about you. You hear me? It's a lot of people, and you can try, folks. You start to saying something good about me, about somebody else they don't like, the first thing they're gonna say, but did you hear this? Or did you know that? Did you know this right here? Did you show me? Let me show you this. Let me tell you. And they always, you can't win with those kinds of people. You can't win with people who, when they hear people bragging on you, they get jealous. What happened is Saul don't understand that the same David that killed the giant is willing to go out and fight for you. He's willing to do war for you. He's willing to go out there and do all of this for you. And you are allowing what people say to make you look at him different. You hear me? He said, now I hear them talking about they going to just credit me 1,000 and thousands of people and they're going to put tens of thousands on David. What they trying to do now? Next thing he going to do is take my church. Yes. Take my kingdom. Take my job. Y'all ain't with me. Have you ever had people who pat somebody on the back and may say a little something good about them, and you get looking at somebody, shoot, I ain't gonna teach him nothing else. I'm gonna do this job a little bit different. I ain't gonna let him. He caught on to that, but he won't catch on if I make the Ziegler line, and then I make that line over here, and then I put it like this right here, and then I move this over here. You better watch folks who get jealous when somebody just brag on you in their presence. Have you ever had somebody to brag on you in somebody's presence? They get looking at you different. They come in the job, now they don't speak. They used to bring you the soda every day. Bring you the donut, bring you some coffee. Now all of a sudden they walking around and they got nothing to say. They mad because you gonna get my position. You trying to be the supervisor here. You trying to take my spot. You trying to be me and my. Have you ever had somebody that just got mad about what somebody said about you that was good? You can't win with those kinds of people in your circle, in your life, around you. You better watch folks who get mad just because somebody say something good about you. Listen, and a lot of times, I do this to some of my so-called friends. I just say stuff good about folks who I know they're going to get mad and get to talking all kind of junk. And I say, how could you be mad about, a lot of people will be mad about folks they don't even know. You hear me? You can't win with those kinds of people. Watch folks who are just jealous about what people are saying about you. People like that you cannot win with. Listen. Here goes some more people that you can't win with. People that are mad when you are the only one that came to kill the giant in their life. Yes. How can I be mad? How can Saul be mad when he was running scared? Didn't have nobody to go fight Goliath. Didn't have nobody that wanted to go. For the few people that he did send, when Goliath did cut their heads off, broke them in half, throw the bodies back over there, everybody else was scared to go. How in the world, if you are scared and I'm willing to fight your battle, how you going to be mad with me? How? You tell me, how can you be mad when you didn't know what to do? You tried to give me stuff to fight with, and I went out there, and I know what you probably was saying behind my back. He go out there with this little chilling lunch. He got some smooth stone and a bow and he ain't finna do nothing with that right there. What he gonna do with a slingshot? But then you show them the power of God, and how can you be mad when I show you how much power God really has? How can you be mad when I pray to cancel off for you? How can you be mad when I pray to make your surgery go right? How can you be mad when you get feeling back in your left or right side? How can you be mad when you start to walking? How can you be mad when I spoke to the giant in your life and the giant fell? How can you be mad? I don't understand. How could Saul be mad when David came and spoke to the giant in his life? How can you be mad when you was fearful? I stepped up and fought the battle for you. How can you be mad? You can't win with those kinds of people that's jealous because God answered your prayer. And I've been praying all this time and God ain't answered mine. And then you come and pray for me and he gonna deliver. Why God gonna deliver when you pray? God, you don't only need to hear Johnson's prayer. I want you to hear mine too. How in the world are you mad when I spoke to the giant in your life and the giant failed? How can you be mad, Saul? But you can't win with those kinds of people that are mad because they know that God is with you. In the Bible, y'all heard me read that. Saul knew that God was with David. So he distanced himself. That's why people come to your job. They know that God is with you and they stop speaking and they stop bringing the donuts. They stop bringing the coffee. They leave at different lunchtime now. Yeah, I don't sit down and talk about this no more. You don't talk about that no more. All because somebody said something good about you. You can't win with those kinds of people. You can't win with those kinds of people. You can't win with those kinds of people. Another side of people you can't win with. Watch people that's mad because you was able to help them. You hear me? I don't know about you, but when you get to helping some folk have a nasty attitude. Take your little stinking money. He paid my little stinking light bill. You can't win with those kinds of people that's mad. Listen, we all should want somebody in our circles that just in case something bad happens, just in case I need to get a prayer through, just in case I need my light bill paid, just in case I need a little bit of money for Monday or to the first or to the third, just in case. We all should want some just in case folks in our lives that we are not mad with, that we are not jealous of, that we are not mad at, that we all should want some folks in our lives that may be doing just a little bit better than us, that if I can call on you, I know I can call the Lord, and the Lord told me to call you. We all should need something. We all need them kinds of people. But a lot of times when you get those kinds of people, you get jealous. How in the world can Saul look at David different? Can I go just let me go just a little bit deeper. How can I allow the outside world to tell me how I should feel about you, about you, about you, about you, about you, about you? I'm not going to allow thousands. You hear me? What David did is he allowed people to change his relationship with a man that don't even desire to have what he has. You hear me? Can I go? I'm trying to help you. How I refuse to let somebody come and tell me something about you to change how I feel about you. Let me go a little bit. Let me help y'all. That's why when they sent the letter to the church, anonymous, about the preacher, I'm not going to read it because it's not going to change how I feel about the preacher. So I don't read it because then if I read it, I might start to second guess our relationship. I'm not going to allow somebody that's mad with the preacher who he might have stepped on some toes or might have said something that you didn't like, and now you want to be anonymous, you coward. You don't want to say your name, so I'm not going to allow you to make me feel different about the preacher. What have happened is Saul allowed people to sing in the streets. They called them women, but I'm pretty sure it was some men, and it was some basses, and it was some sopranos, and it was some more. It was some blah, blah, blah. So it was a lot of folks singing, but he allowed that to change how he feel. Don't allow. Can I help y'all? Don't allow what people say to change your relationship with a person that you know personally. A lot of us have allowed people that don't even know the person that they're talking about to change how you feel about the person you have a relationship with. Y'all hear me? Stop allowing people to make you second guess. Well, they might have, could have, should have. I don't know that sound by. Don't allow people. But that's what Saul did. Saul allowed what people say to change the way he feel about David. So what Saul did, and let's say from that time forward, Saul started to look at David different. So you have to watch people who oftentimes somebody say something good about you, and then they start looking at you kind of crazy, like you think, I ain't gonna clap for you no more at church because I used to clap. I ain't gonna praise no more at church because you the one preaching. I don't know about you, but I done been in churches when I used to do the 2-minute message, and I say, well, for the people who might have worked all day, who just got up and pressed their way to church, I'm gonna give y'all 2 minutes. In that 2 minutes, if you're going to sleep, you know it don't matter. At least you got something. I look over there and one person playing sleep. But their eyes right here, they can feel me walk by because I'm looking at, and they don't know I'm just looking at their eyes to see if their eyes moving. Yeah, I'm talking right there around them. I said, no, look at that. And their eyes just moving with my voice. I said, look at this joker right here. So you have to watch people who may have heard something that you said or heard somebody say something good about you, and they want to make you feel better, or they want to make you feel like you ain't saying nothing, you ain't doing nothing. So I ain't gonna clap in church. I ain't gonna say nothing. And they sometimes it be a crew of those people that they all be mad with you about what somebody else said about you because they don't have a relationship with you. And what I'm telling you is you have to watch folks who stop applauding you because of what somebody said about you behind your back, in your face, around you, that made them jealous of you. Amen. Saul's problem was he allowed people to tell him how he should feel about somebody that had killed that had killed giants in his life. Somebody that when you say play, I play. Somebody that when you say go, I go. Somebody that when you say do this, I do it. Whatever you want me to do, King, I'll do it. Whatever you want to say, King, I'll go. Say, King, it's up to you, King. You want me to play? If I got to learn how to play, Lord, I'll play this for you. Whatever you want me to do, King. Amen. But what we do is we allow what people say to change how we feel. Amen. Listen.